Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bill's impatient nerves, Grace's operation, and Liam's awakening. Fans can anticipate Grace Buckingham operating on Liam Spencer in tomorrow's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, according to Spoilers. Bill Spencer, meanwhile, anxiously awaits the results of his son's trial. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Let's start with Liam, who underwent emergency surgery after being shot. In addition to all of this, Liam was coping with an incurable brain tumor. Liam was determined to save Steffi Forrester Finnegan from Luna Nozawa, even though he knew he was on borrowed time. That's exactly what Liam did before he was shot. Liam's awakening has been prayed for by Steffi and Hope Logan. John Effin and Finnegan broke some incredible news just as everyone was fighting with Bill over Liam and Luna. Liam is beginning to respond to sound and light cues. Everyone watched as Liam's eyes began to open up shortly after that. Everyone was first indistinct, but eventually Liam was able to make out who was around him in the hospital. Liam just underwent emergency surgery, according to Spoilers for tomorrow's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. But he'll experience another one. This is most likely the dangerous procedure Grace was arguing for. Although it's obvious that Grace wants Liam to live, why is she insisting on the dangerous treatment? Does she genuinely think that this is the only way Liam can live? Or is it related to all of the obnoxious messages Grace was receiving on her phone? Bill anxiously awaits the results while Liam undergoes another operation. Bill will stop at nothing to help Liam recover from his brain tumor now that he is aware of it. Bill probably meant it when he said in the hospital hallway that Liam would not die. Additionally, it sounds like things are getting pretty heated, because fans are aware that Bill will take Liam's body from the hospital later in the week. Lee Finnegan was said to have staged Luna's death in order to attempt to fix her. It's unclear today though, given Finn's reaction to his conflicted thoughts regarding Luna's passing. What is the plot thread you are most excited to follow? The truth about Liam is revealed by Hope. When a nurse came to check on Liam, Hope and Steffi were still sitting watch by his side. The nurse advised them to continue speaking to Liam since she thought he could hear them. "He is aware of our presence. That's what we have to think," Steffi remarked. Hope remarked, "But he shouldn't even be here. Liam wouldn't have even been shot by Luna if Bill hadn't gotten her pardoned," Steffi moaned. The next person to check on Liam was Bridget. Hope and Steffi responded that they didn't want to frighten Kelly or Beth when she inquired whether they had told them what had happened. Soon after, Grace showed up and requested that Hope and Steffi leave so that she could personally examine Liam. As though they had some influence on whether Bill saw his own son, he asked Ridge and Taylor where Liam was. Bill acknowledged that it was a dumb decision to get Luna out of jail. "I shall live the rest of my life regretting it," Bill remarked. "I just hope that losing Liam won't be my punishment." Bill countered Ridge's argument that he shouldn't be allowed to visit his son, as though Ridge had any influence at all. Taylor mentioned that Hope and Steffi were with them since Bill didn't want Liam to be alone himself. Ridge followed Bill to stop him as he left to see Liam. Ridge shoved Bill after chasing him into an empty room. "Liam is battling for his life as a result of your actions. Are you sorry for your error? Then behave as though it were. Do the right thing for your son for once," Ridge insisted. "You nearly killed my kid today, due to your actions." Ridge informed Bill that Liam was a member of his family as well. "If he is lost by Steffi, I promise to God that I will tear you to pieces if my granddaughter loses her father," Ridge said. He warned Bill that he would be left alone and accused him of being self-centered. "I believed I knew what was going on," Bill said. "I thought Luna and I had an understanding. There is no excuse for what I've done." Taylor remained motionless in the waiting room when Brooke unexpectedly showed up and inquired about the situation. Taylor explained Luna happened to a bewildered Brooke. Brooke was shocked when Taylor described the events at the Beach House Art School. Just as Bill and Ridge arrived, Hope and Steffi returned. Hope started criticizing Bill right once for getting Luna's pardon. "Bill, you're partly to blame for him resting in that hospital bed," Hope yelled. "You and your sick obsession with Luna." Bill also disobeyed Hope's command to depart. Hope continued by saying something inappropriate. "Are you attempting to win our pity? I honestly don't believe you deserve it. Not from Liam in particular. Not when he's battling a brain tumor. As Bill and Brooke appeared more perplexed than before, Hope immediately stopped herself. What? Inquired Bill. As she had been pleading with Liam to do, Hope spoke the truth. Liam has been struggling with cancer this entire time, stated Hope. Liam didn't want to tell you because you have zero compassion, Bill, Steffi said. Bill couldn't believe what was happening. Even if he survives this, the tumor is inoperable, Hope stated. A frantic Bill insisted that he would stop at nothing to preserve Liam, but Steffi reprimanded him and referred to him as a selfish, arrogant fool. Liam would not die, a sobbing Bill insisted. At that moment, Finn and Bridget showed up with some wonderful news. Liam was beginning to answer. Steffi and Hope hurried to his room and pleaded with him to wake up. To everyone's delight, Liam began to open his eyes abruptly. While Finn attempted to explain what had happened, Sheila took in the news that Luna had passed away. Bridget and my mother did everything they could, but Luna died in recovery, he stated. Reminding Sheila that her injuries could have been far worse, he counseled her to concentrate on her own recuperation. Lee entered and requested a private conversation with Finn. When Deacon was by himself, he apologized to his wife. He was aware of her particular fondness for Luna. I am aware that she harmed those I cared about. You were harmed by her. I made an effort. She simply refused to listen, and now she is no longer there. Sheila sobbed. I feel like a small part of me passed away with her. Sheila claimed that she genuinely thought Luna could change her life, while Deacon maintained it was not her goal. Without you, she would have killed Steffi. I'm really proud of you for protecting her, and you saved her, Deacon remarked. Lee urged Finn to tell her the truth about Luna in another empty room. How do you really feel about your daughter's death? She inquired. I love you more than anything in the world because you are my son. You don't have to act like this isn't difficult because you are my son. I'm just attempting to take it all in. It was a waste of her life. It was so traumatizing and unhappy. She was my child. My child experienced that kind of suffering growing up. How could I be emotionless? Finn inquired. What about Liam? He was shot and is battling for his life. Just as Chief Baker entered, Finn continued, It's all because of my daughter. He informed them that Luna would be returning to prison if she lived. Finn informed him of Luna's passing. Sheila is devastated by Liam's horrific crime of kidnapping him. For the next 2 weeks, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful will be available. Liam Spencer's disappearance from the hospital is something fans can anticipate. Lee Finnegan, meanwhile, appears poised to carry out yet another heinous act. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Let's discuss what will happen the week of before moving on to the 2-weekers. Sheila Carter Sharp will be seen by fans lamenting Luna. Despite his relief that the girl is dead, Deacon Sharp will be there to provide support. But Sheila won't be the only one grieving for Luna. John Finn Finnegan will experience complex emotions as well. Finn may not mourn his murderous daughter, but he does mourn the lovely young girl he knew as a child. There were no witnesses, despite Lee's allegation that Luna passed away while recovering. When Bridget Forrester last saw Luna, she was still alive and under Lee's observation. It appears that Lee may pretend that Luna has died in order to covertly attempt to fix her. But there comes a point at which a person can no longer be saved or fixed. According to spoilers for the week of The Bold and the Beautiful, Grace Buckingham surgeries on Liam while Bill Spencer waits. Apparently, Grace informs Bill about Liam's brain tumor. Perhaps the special treatment Grace has been advocating for has more to do with the operation than the shooting. Bill smuggles an unconscious Liam out of the hospital after the procedure. It appears that 2 bodies will be taken from the hospital by 2 distinct individuals. Do these tales relate to one another or are they distinct? One thing that baffles me is whether or not Bill and Lee are collaborating. Nick Marone and Brooke Logan will discuss their impending trip to Italy during the week of anticipation. Rich Forrester and Brooke are seen on a yacht in an offset footage that came to light. Even though I believe she's better off alone, this may be the start of the bridge reunion tale. When Liam disappears, I hope Logan and Steffi Forrester Finnegan will worry about him. Steffi may keep berating Bill over Luna's behavior in the meanwhile. Fans should keep an eye out to see if Lee actually takes Luna's body from the hospital.